All right, here we are, guys. We are going to set up for a long iron shot here. So I'm either going to go with a Marlin or a Navigator, one of these Quasar, one of these three options. What I'll typically do is a hop shot from the first fairway, try to get myself positioned into the fairway to give myself a long iron bump. So that's what I'm going to try to do here with the range. It would be a little bit easier with this range issue. Just go with the Quasar. So that's what I'm going to do. Aside from that, I try to land very close to maybe here. So I'm going to go over a couple rings. Just curl it back. So with all this curl, it usually gets me over around these trees. Hopefully, we'll see if I curled it enough. I did get a great ball. So what I typically want to do is be able to go for this bump without having to worry about these trees. So you got to typically get it just a little bit more left here. So we'll see how it plays out. See if those limbs come into place. But that's typically what I'll try to do is, next time just get a perfect ball. It'll be over to the left a little bit more, and we'll have an easy bump shot towards the green. All you got to do is get it just outside of those trees. You can actually keep it just a little bit shorter as well. Sometimes you can get over them. Sometimes you can get close enough that you can get under them as well. I can't really tell where I fall. It looks like I actually put myself in a little bit of a tough position. But what I try to do is I try to put that curl on to give it a nice angle. So I could actually hopefully get around the trees. Looks like you can see that the trees are actually kind of perfectly in my view, the way that it falls now. So I'll probably do maybe just a little bit of a curl shot around them. So what I'm thinking of is landing somewhere around here, but we're going to need to do it with some sort of curl to make sure that we can avoid the trees. So you can see with what the idea is, it's usually right around one on the top spin, give or take. And if I can get that just a little bit more left next time, you can see that I'll be able to bend it around the trees. Another, you can see it looks like my opponent can actually maybe get under them. Nope, not quite. So if you drive it far enough, you can get under them. It's very close. You can see with where my opponent is. Doesn't have the top spin though, which makes this actually really tough. It might not climb the hill. You'd have to land it right on the very tip top of that, kind of like that. And this is also a risky thing to do because what if you hit the fairway? So it's very close. It looks like he actually did clip the fairway. So now my opponent put himself in quite a little bit tougher of a shot. As I mentioned, one top spin is the sweet spot there. So you'll want a club with good ball guide and one top spin. You'll use your best option that has those two attributes. Looks like opponent's able to roll in the birdie. So we will be going to shoot out here. So once again, you're going to see that I'm going to use pretty much the same shot that you saw me do last time. Just kind of roll this down the hill gently with the Guardian. Just a little bit out of control there. Should have just cranked up the backspin just a touch more, or just landed it just a little bit shorter. As you can see, it comes in just a wee bit too hot. Very tough to do this with a sniper, though. It would require kind of a perfect bounce down that. If you don't have enough backspin, it's very tough to stop this. Another thing you can do is you can end up leaving it up there as well. So it looks like opponent was able to actually sneak this one out because of my lack of control. So it's not something I should have lost. I should have definitely beat my opponent there. A little bit of bad luck, but you know, you take your bad breaks and just move on, go to the next one. So good luck there, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.